Hi, I'm here today to talk with Paul Addamo, Executive Mortgage Banker at William Raveis Mortgage. We're here today to talk about the CHFA, no money down, and 105% mortgage loans. Paul, so can you tell us a little bit first, what is CHFA?
CHFA is Connecticut Housing Finance Authority. It's a state program where people, like you mentioned, can get 100 up to 105% financing if they qualify.
105%?
Yes.
So how does that work?
The extra 5% will go towards closing costs. So depending on what type of loan we do, whether it's a CHFA conventional or a CHFA FHA, they would have a 3 to 3.5% down payment, and then the 5% will be added to that 3.5% and get 105% financing. So it will be two mortgages.
So are there any criteria from a buyer's perspective they have to meet to apply for one of these?
Yes. Now CHFA has income limits. They have sales limits. It goes by county. Hartford County being a lot less than Fairfield County, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
The income limit is either for one or two people at roughly $83,000, and then it jumps up to three or more people for about $103,000 per year.
So what you're really saying here is, with this mortgage package through CHFA, somebody can actually buy a house with no money down again.
Yes, no money down. Now a lot of people are scared or thinking, uh-oh, here we go again with the mortgage process being too lenient. CHFA has one of the least amount of foreclosures of any of the loan types because they are really strict with their underwriting guidelines. So if you have 105% financing opportunity, they're going to make sure that you're going to be able to pay this off without losing the property.
Wow, that sounds great. So one of the things that I've been sharing with many young buyers are, again, this is for first-time home buyers, correct, Paul?
Yes, first-time home buyers or somebody who's not owned a home in 3 years.
Oh, that piece I didn't know. So if you haven't owned a home in 3 years, you could apply for this as well.
Yes.
Very good point. So there are many people out there that today are renting. And if you think about rent money goes out the window. Yes, you get to live in the property that you're renting, but you don't have any residual value when you leave that rent. Whereas if you buy a house, you get, or a condo, or some kind of a property, you actually can get that money invested in a future sale 5, 10 years down the road, or 20 years down the road. You've actually paid down the mortgage. Now, one of the things that, if you look at that today, isn't it true that, so for instance, somebody's paying $1,400 or $1,500 for a rent could possibly get a house that's priced in the $150,000, $200,000 and pay less for a mortgage than they're paying rent.
Yeah, we can figure roughly $450 per 100,000 borrowed, depending what taxes are. If they have mortgage insurance on or PMI, that will also be added onto the loan. But yeah, for $150,000 house would be probably equal to anywhere from a $1,300 to a $1,500 rent.
Wow!
And giving the money, so you're, in fact, you're your own landlord.
Yeah, sounds like a no-brainer.
It is. It's a lot of people. It's a great product. CHFA does a lot of loans. Again, they've loosened up some criteria and just make it just more and more attractive for people with, roughly a 3% interest rate.
Well, great, Paul. Thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
And I hope you've all learned a little bit about the CHFA loan that's available to new home buyers, first-time home buyers, if you will, and people who haven't owned a house in 3 years. And if you'd like more information, give me a call at 860-882-4911 and ask for me or ask for Paul Addamo. Thanks for listening today.
Thank you.